Good evening, this is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. This evening I'd like to give you a little lesson on jabots. Um, some people call them tails, some people call them swags, some people call them cascades. I think they're also called medallions. But whatever they're called, I just sometimes say jabots, and they come in different sizes. Mostly used for decorative purposes on your valances and your drapes and your window treatment, but also to hide any imperfections and hardware that might be there. That's the main purpose. And so this evening, so I've shown you how to cut jabots. Okay, so I have this one here. Now I have this tube that was there already, so I just cut it in two. So the top is sewn, so you know this here would not be sewn if you were going to do it, but you'd sew the short side here, here, and turn it over. So because it was, as I said, I had it already, so I just decided to cut it in two. And what you would do, you would decide on the length and the width, and also on the size of the pleats. Okay, so you would actually mark the pleats evenly, and you can also make this like trim it here and curve it around. And I'm going to show you another one. Okay, so this is more rectangular. Okay, so here I have it, and I've just done the pleat randomly. I have not measured them. Okay, so if you see any little imperfection there, see with me. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. You want to mark the pleats like this. First, you're going to decide the shape that you want. You want to decide how long you want the shorter side, and you want to also decide on the length to the longer side. And remember, this goes on the outer part of the window, and this goes in the inner part, you know, where your swag, you'd place your swag, and or whichever valance you're using, because I'm actually going to finish it and use it along with a valance. So you mark off your pleats evenly. As I said, this one is not perfect. I didn't do any measurements, so please see with me. So this is just about maybe 20.5 inches. And what I did, you would actually mark them off, whether it is 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, and you can also draw some lines to ensure that your you know, the pleats are straight. And you would actually, I start from the front, so this is how I would do it. I would mark there, and then I'd lift that. Okay, and I would get in the other line that is here, and I would lift that. And remember, you have to decide on the size pleats that you want. Okay, so these are actually some of them are 3 inches, I think. As I said, I didn't do any measurement. Okay, and you continue like this and continue like this, and till you get this. All right, so this would be a stack jabot, or stacked cascade if you want to call it that. All right, so this is what. And here, if you find that here is uneven, if you find that the top is uneven here, you take your ruler, mark a straight line, trim it, place it on your valance. All right, pin it, and then use one rod pocket. Okay, so this is the other one, and this one actually looks like a fan. And you can have with this one, you can use as many as you want. You can use one, you can use as many as you want. You can use it at the end, and you can use it in between the valances or the swags. Okay, both sides are flat. With this one, it's a little different. It's up to you if you want to be creative. So you could have the swag here or the valance here, and you will have one here and another one here. Okay, because this actually would be the left one, and the other one would be the right one. And if you want to make several and use them just like that, you know, nothing is wrong with that. You know, just ensure that there is no center one. You must have a right and a left. Okay, then you have your valance or your swag again, and then you have another right and a left. But no center one, because this cannot be placed in the center, because you see it has long sides and short sides. The shape is different. It's more like a fan. Okay, so how I did this one, I actually pleated it just like the first one, and then, so it was just like the first one, I tried to spread the pleat. A little bit challenging, because you want to ensure that all the pleats here are the same width. With this one, I don't think I have the same width. Let me just trim here a little, because the yellow is actually protruding. All right, a little bit confusing. So let me get off some of that. We don't need that. All right. So as I was saying, you would pleat it just like the first one, and then you try to, so if it's like that, you try to pull it away. You just ease it away, ease it away, ease it away, and this one will ease it away. And as you continue to ease it away, you find that the top is not straight. Now, in order to get that straight, to put it on your valance and use your rod pocket, you do the same thing. You would ensure that you mark a straight line. All right, mark a straight line. Okay, I'm not going to be cutting this one, so I hope you see the line. So you mark a straight line and you take it off, and when you do that, now you're able to actually place it on your valance or in between your valance, and use the same curtain rod, because now it has become straight. So I hope you learned something just now, and I thank you for watching, and I ask you please to like, share, and subscribe, and just let's us continue to be creative and to, you know, make a difference in our home with our valances.